All right, today we've got a full interior detail on GMC Yukon. This vehicle has lived its life out on a farm and they've got several kids, so it's had lots of adventures, spills, and the like. So we're going to just work our way through and get the thing looking really well for them. We start out by blowing all of the carpets and all the surfaces, everything out, try to get rid of all the major dirt, dust, sand, grit, to save ourselves a lot of effort on the vacuuming stage. So as he's blowing out the back of the vehicle, I start vacuuming in the passenger position so I can get that ready to start cleaning, and then I'll pass over the vacuuming to him. He'll continue vacuuming, and as he's working his way through the vehicle, I start cleaning to just save ourselves time and get things done as efficiently as possible. We start from the outside cleaning and work our way into the vehicle so we don't miss any of the steps. Start on that door panel, get any of the grease, grime out of the door pulls, the handles, everywhere you're touching normally. You can get a lot of buildup on that, so you get that all cleaned up. The little compartment holder there, you get coffee spills, you get crumbs, all your stuff down in there, so you got to give that a good scrub, get everything cleaned out of there. Now we move on to the seats, and these ones, as you can see, are the gray leather. And when your leather seats are dirty, you can see as the passenger seat, it's got a bit of an oily shine to it. But once you get all of the body oil, sweats, and dirt and everything off of it, you can see it gives it a lot more of a nice matte sheen. That's kind of an indicator that your leather seats are starting to get a bit dirty. Is if they're getting a nice shine to them, you probably want to give them a good clean. So we get this seat all cleaned up, make it looking nice, get the controls. Here in a second, we'll clean those all out because they get dusty in there, and as you move it back and forth, you can get buildup from hand lotion, dirt, whatever happens to end up getting on there. Then we move on to the dash, get that all cleaned up. Typically the top of the dash isn't too bad, mainly it's just dusty and just built up dirt, but being on a farm, it's had a lot of dirt blow in, so it's got a bit of a layer of dirt that we got to clean out of there. And then as you have your center console, you spill your drinks, your crumbs and stuff, so that gets built up and can get pretty nasty. So we get that cleaned up with the all-purpose cleaner and use that detail brush and the rags. If there's any inserts in the cup holders or any of the areas that you can store things, we will pull those out and make sure that everything underneath gets cleaned. This vehicle, I don't know that it's got any that pull out, but we go through and clean every surface that is touchable without having to, start dismantling things. Work your way down there. You get your kick pad everywhere. You get mud and stuff from getting in and out of the vehicle, so get that all cleaned up. Now I move up to the second row, get those seats clean. Same thing, we go through the whole vehicle, we clean all the surfaces. As I'm doing this, he's just getting to the driver's position with the vacuum. We get the seats all cleaned up. Once he finishes vacuuming, we'll get the steamer fired up and then he can follow in behind and steam all the surfaces to just give it a good rinse off, get any residue of the cleaner or any dirt that may have got left over. We steam the surfaces, give it a wipe down, make it just nice and clean, and try to eliminate any of the odors or bacteria, germs, whatever's on the surface of the steamer. So as I'm doing the cleaning, he's now jumped in, he's steaming along, and these carpets, we're going to give them a shampoo. So he starts off steaming the areas that I've cleaned, and then you'll see him in a second we've got an enzyme cleaner that we spray into the carpet that will start to break down any of those stains and spills and really let the shampooer pull all of that out as much as possible. And we like to, as we shampoo it and then do a round of steam in between and then shampoo again, because the steam really helps to neutralize anything that didn't get pulled out, and also breaks it up a lot to where it can get sucked out and cleaned that much better. So as he's finished that the second row area, he works into the back. He's got the enzyme cleaner there, spraying all of the stained areas and just getting the overall carpet kind of soaked. We'll let that sit, break it down a bit, and then we'll spray the all-purpose cleaner and use the drill brush to work it in and scrub out a bunch of those stains before we start using the shampooer. Sometimes we'll take the head off to give that a scrub as well, just to agitate it before you do the all-purpose, just to help get everything mixed in really well to pull out those stains and spills and just get the carpet looking its best. So we go through, we drill brush it all out, get in the corners, use the ball attachment, really helps to pull the sand and pull the stains out of that corner a lot easier than using the circular attachment. So now I'm in behind, you can see I'm steaming all the areas that I've cleaned already, and he's shampooing the carpet, and we just trade off with the steam and just try to keep it all in a good efficient flow so we can keep the process going really nicely for the client, so that we can get everything clean and not miss any areas with trade-off and everything. We just keep an eye on each other and keep it accountable, keep it clean. So he's shampooed that area. I just give it a double steam because I had noticed a couple little things that I wanted to get maybe a little bit better. Mop it up with the rag to give it a nice finish. And then we're able to just spray the cleaner down into those attachments for the seat, scrub that out, and steam it, and just get it really fresh, so you don't have that area that just, you live with the one area that's, oh well, we spilled it in there. I guess that's how our vehicle is now. We try to get every one of those areas out so that you pull your seats out, you see in those clip areas, oh man, it's clean, I don't have anything to worry about. There's nothing that makes you feel grimy or unsatisfied with your vehicle. Just try to get every surface as clean as possible, so that no matter what happens, what you pull up, what you move around, you're always going to have that fresh, clean feel throughout your vehicle. And now that we've got the back area all shampooed, he'll go through and steam it and just break down and help to work that enzyme cleaner in, anything that's remaining, and then we go through and shampoo out whatever the steamer has broken loose and freed in that carpet, to just really get everything out and just help to suck out the rest of the moisture from the carpet, so we don't have a damp floor for when we put the seat back in and the customer takes possession of the vehicle again. The timing on this vehicle worked out really well with the two of us. As you can see, he's just getting close to finishing up the back trunk area of the shampooing, while I'm cleaning the driver's position, get the steering wheel, the indicator knobs, the pedals, get all of that all cleaned up, because those things over the years get some build up on there from lotions and the oils from your skin. Be able to get all that off, get it looking really good. Now he moves into just finishing the steam area in the trunk. Then he'll move to that second row area. Unfortunately, the battery had died on the camera before we were able to get the cleaning of the glass and conditioning of the hard surfaces and the leather. But we go through, clean all the glass, get all the fingerprints, get all the oils from the off-gassing of the plastics, which is often what makes your windshield dirty. After a while you think to yourself, I haven't touched this, why is it so dirty? The plastic just its whole life is off-gassing, so it's putting oils up onto your windshield that over time, if you don't periodically clean that glass, it will get pretty nasty. So we get that all cleaned off, go through and apply all of our conditioner, which just adds a good UV protection to all of the surfaces, revitalizes the color, gives it a nice deep glow to it. Doesn't add a whole lot of shine, gives a good matte finish, and just keeps it supple and nice for you. Now sit back and enjoy a quick roll of the after.